Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to look and play the SU-130PM. Basically a Russian Skorpion, but some may say it's better. Personally, and I don't know really why, because statistically speaking, the SU is probably better. I prefer the Skorpion, but there are a load of other people, literally pretty much almost everyone, does prefer the SU. And again, I do understand why, but I just feel the Skorpion is a little bit better. So the SU-130PM, a Russian tank destroyer, as I've said, a Russian Skorpion G. Like the Skorpion, it's got no armor whatsoever, so do be careful because people will be able to shoot HE at you and they're going to be able to do a lot of damage. So do be careful not to get shot. Moving on to DPM 2665, not too bad, but obviously there are better tank destroyers out there with better DPM, but you know, it's not bad. That's just a 10.3 second reload, 245 on your AP, 318 on your heat, and 65 on your HE. Now, I'm not running this with calibrated shells, I'm running it with the rammer just to make the DPM a little bit better, because I think 318 for a tier 8 is enough. It is enough to get through most things. You've got a 460 alpha gun, 390 on your heat, and a very nice 600 on your HE. Your aim time is very good at 2.9, and the gun dispersion isn't bad either at 0.308, and it does have 7 degrees of gun depression with a top speed of 50 kilometers per hour. So stat-wise, it doesn't look too bad. So we've got 2 games, one with myself and then one for a replay, which is a little bit better. So what I like about it, of course, is the speed, but again, that is like the Skorpion G as well. With this, it is a bit lower down to the ground, whereas the Skorpion G, it is a bit higher. It being higher, yes, it does allow you to be shot if you are behind certain things, whereas with the SU, if you're behind a certain thing, like a dead tank, they may not be able to get the shot off against you because you're they can't see you because you're quite low. However, with a Skorpion G, they may be able to get that shot off because again, you are a lot higher. So we are playing this game a bit aggressive, to be fair. We do play this a bit aggressive, and we managed to take that smasher out. And you can see I was lucky for the first shot against the smasher. But as soon as he missed that shot, I had to make my move, and I wanted to kill him because he could take me out with almost one shot. So taking out the smasher was very, very important. So that's just 1 kill, 1600 damage. It is a 5 versus 6 at the moment, so we do need to be a little bit careful on how we go about. So I'm just going to sit here and wait, and I'm watching just what this stereo mill does, and I'm looking, is he going to go up this hill? He takes his time, so I'm waiting. Come on, ST Emil. And as soon as he gets there, I do manage to get the shot. 34 damage. All that time for 34 freaking damage. I was hoping a nice juicy shot against that guy. But you know what? I got the kills. So that is now 2 kills. It's a 4 versus 4, and as you can see, the enemy are just about to get all 4 caps. So not looking good for our team. We need to be quick. We need to take these guys out very, very quickly. There's the Skorpion. So it's now 3 tanks left alive, and here is the Persian, which I'm pushing forward. I'm hoping for the T-34 to actually help me a little bit back up. I do get shot, which is unfortunate because that means I am now a 1 shot. So just with 2 tanks left alive, luckily they are both near each other. If one of them was the other side of the map, at this point it'd be game over, because there'll be no chance in catching up with these guys. So the Object 274A there, our killer hasn't managed to kill him, but we do get our 4th kill, and with just one final tank left to go, 4v1. But again, we still need to be quick because they have 3 caps. We're about to recap one, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to go up. I'm not going to risk getting the shot. And again, if I was playing the Skorpion, I wouldn't be able to get in this position because he'd still be able to see my turret. As we push forward, we get a beautiful high roll and we get 5 kills. So, yeah, not bad. I think that was not bad. We were quite lucky to win that, considering at one point the enemy had all 4 bases. So we did get a little bit lucky. So moving on, Coxu Merija. This game is a little bit different. He plays it a little bit better, and he plays it a little bit more further back, where with me, I was like frontlining, which I don't normally recommend to do in a tank like this. What I would normally recommend to do is what this guy is doing here. So, of course, it is a canal, and he sat at the back of the map. You know, he sat at the back. That is what this tank should really be. The accuracy is good, you know, the accuracy is really, really good. If you get the chance, you will get your shots off. And when you can get 501 alpha there into that guy without being spotted, yeah, it's very, very nice. So when you are in a tank like this, you know, just play it a little bit reserved. It's not all about just camping at the back of the map. And people will usually rage a little bit in the comments saying, oh, he was just a camper. Sometimes that is what you need to do. Don't be afraid of camping, you know, as long as it's with the right intentions and not just sitting at the back of the map in a heavy or in a light tank or a medium. You know, he's sitting at the back of the map because that is the best thing for him to do in this tank. And all while he's got shots, almost got shots off, then he might as well not move. He may as well just stay there at the minute, you know. There's opportunities coming, and that's the difference. People will say he's only had 1,000 damage in 2 minutes. Yeah, but there's opportunity for him to get damage, and that is very, very important. He still supported his team. Yes, it's now a 3 versus 5, 3 versus 4. So as soon as he sees danger, he moves. You know, he's got 2 tanks coming towards him, so he's moving. He's doing what is best for his team. So there goes the other SU 130 PM, which just leaves him and the Elephant left alive. Now, luckily, the Elephant is a fantastic tank. This guy's got good speed. Of course, he's moving away from that Bizonte here and the Lurva that is also around this map. To be fair, I know he's trying to get the shot there. I wouldn't have even bothered. I would have just kept going around because we know that there is a one-shot around the corner. With both tanks still full hit points, it's still anyone's game. They can still do it, but they just need to be very, very careful. So, of course, there is the Pagetto, and he's going to take him out very, very easily. The Elephant is in all sorts of positions now. Like, he's in the wrong position, so he really needs to support his team. Is he going to use the HE? Of course he is. 591 damage. Now, the Elephant, it's not looking good, but considering the SU has just killed him, if he goes over, he will be able to take out this guy. He does get shot from, I think it was the Lurva there, and now it is a 2 versus 1, but he needs to move. You know, I know they're separated. The Lurva is there and the Bizonte is coming forward, but he does need to reset his camo. He's still got 3.5 minutes left on the clock, so use that. You know, don't just stay there, because, you know, if he stays there, he's not going to bounce anything, and both tanks are going to come at him. He needs to play it from distance here. He needs to go around and get as many shots on the run as he possibly can. Get into a position, take the shot, move away. Again, 3 minutes is still a long time. And a very, very nice high roll there. Now, at this point, he should really focus on that Lurva, because the Lurva's a 2-shot. The Bizonte is pretty much full hit points. But again, he needs to play it from distance. Like here, now, maybe he can just wait behind this rock, wait for him to come around the corner, take the shot, and then go and make that move again. But he knows what he's doing. There's still 2.5 minutes left on the clock. And I know we said a minute ago that there's plenty of time. Still 3.5 minutes. sometimes the time does go down pretty quickly, especially when you get to the old 2-minute mark. So I probably would stay around here. I wouldn't run around the whole map, because as soon as he gets around the other side of the map, it's going to be almost time over. So he's going to have a little bit of cover. He's going to have a bush to get in, and he's just now going to wait. Now, this could actually work against him, because the guys on the enemy team could be like, right, do you know what? He's going around the whole map, and he's going to probably come back the way he come from, and then so they may have gone the other way. Now, the Bazonte is doing the right thing. He still has time to cap, so he's sitting on that cap. So now he's just going to do the cap as long as he doesn't get shot. Our guy needs to make his mind up, because he's going to have to make a move. He's got no choice. Unless now the Bazonte comes off of that cap, then he won't have time. But as long as the Bazonte stays on cap, he's got time to cap the base out. So it's going to be very, very difficult. Yeah, nice go and hold down there, Lerva. He forgot about that hatch. So our guy is now 4.8k damage, and again, just under 1.5 minutes left on the clock. But again, he has to make the move. So the Bazonte has done it, so our guy has to make the move. He can't just wait. He's got to move, otherwise it is going to be a loss. So he finds the nearest bush around the corner. Can he spot him? If he's behind the bush, then he probably won't be spotted himself. But yeah, he's still looking. Where is he? He is still looking. Is he going to be around here? Of course he is. And the guy's done really well there, to be fair. But yeah, unfortunately, he was just showing his turret. So now we have a situation where the Bazonte has to move. So our guy's going to wait for the reload, go out, because the guy's a 2-shot. And at this point, if he can reload before the Bazonte, it's game over. But sadly, because of their positionings, he got shot. They are both a 1-shot. And now we've got 35 seconds or 30 seconds left on the clock. 5,600 damage done at the minute. Now, at this point, what do? Do you go for the draw, or do you just risk it for a biscuit and go for the win? Because that will be almost 6,000 damage in a tier 8 tank. But you can see him trying to get the shot off with just 10 seconds left on the clock. Is he going to do it? Is he going to rush out? No, he's going to try and angle. He's going to aim. And at this point, you'd think it's game over for him, but yeah, it's game over for the red guy. Well played there from the SU-130 PM. Very, very good game. And that is why some people do prefer this over the Skorpion G. But personally, still, I do prefer the Skorpion G. But I know the majority of you does prefer the SU. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you prefer, the SU-130 or the Skorpion G? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye.